Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and let's work some mods. I'm going to go over what decisions I made, why I worked them, and the mod filters I used while doing it. So let's jump into it. So I'm going to start working my filters. I'm going in on selling defensive primaries and also accuracy primaries. So I do this manually. You can just select them because there's some mods I would like to keep in there. So I don't do that. I go to my work all secondaries. I'm going to upgrade them, reveal all secondary stats on my greens, blues, purples. And then I'm going to start working my grays. I'm just going to take them all to 9. It's cost effective for me. It's a good thing to do. I'm going to go through and sort by speed, and I'm going to see what mods I want to work here. So I do take a little bit of time to actually look over all these mods, see the set, the primaries, the secondaries, and see what I want to work here. What's good for me. So if I select it, it's because I'm deciding that I'm going to take it up to level 12 just so I can get another shot at hitting possibly +4 or +5 speed on these, because I need some more of them in my account. So you can do this if you want to. If your standard is just doing level 6 and you want to take an extra shot at them, then you can take them up to level 12 or level 9. It's just whatever your credit income can handle. Mine can readily handle probably even 12, but it's really expensive to work all of them. So I just took 6 and I worked them up to 12, and it's not that crazy expensive for me, and it's much cheaper than working all of them. So now I'm just going to sell all speed. I just do one quick glance just to make sure there's no tenacity mods here. There aren't, so I sell them all. It's pretty easy. I love this filter. It makes it a quick work. So work grays, I'm going to sort by speed again, and then I'm going to go to the bottom and just sell all my +3s because I'm not going to work those. It's just not worth it for me. I'm going to start taking all my grays to level 15 because they hit my standard, and I'm going to slice them all. So I'm going to go into my slicing. So here I'm just going to slice each of these, and hopefully I'll hit some speed. That one doesn't hit, I move on. Next, doesn't hit, move on. And that's what you need to do with these. You just need to hit them. All right, so that hits 10. Okay. So I hit it again, +15 on an offense primary with offense. Excellent. Doesn't hit defense. I decide I'm going to work it when I work my purples, just because I don't really need an offense primary with offense on it. This one does hit speed. I decide not to work it. I'll work it when I work my blues if I want to. That one doesn't hit. This one doesn't hit. And it's not a big deal. Like you're just working the volume on these. Like if it hits, great. If it doesn't hit, then you just sell it. Not a big deal. So I'm gonna go in here, manage all my my greens. I'm gonna upgrade them to 12 because I still have some mods that aren't fully developed and ready for me to decide if I want to work them or not. So I'm gonna sell all the ones that have 3, 4, or 5 speeds because I'm just not going to work them. I'm not going to do with them. I don't need them in my account. You need to set a standard for yourself of what you're willing to have. So I sell everything that's like +5 or lower. That one was I kept was a crit damage triangle. So you never know. Sometimes you might need one of those. So I did keep it. And then I decide, okay, these greens aren't good. They're not good. +8s. I'm not going to sell them, but I'm not going to work them. Just because I don't need to work my +8s right now. I'll rather save those slicing materials for the future. So I work my blues. I level all my all them up to see what I have. I have 2 +10s. There's this crit avoidance with 2 hits at 10, and I decided I'm probably not going to work these +9s. I have a bunch, but I haven't been able to work on my purples for the last 2 weeks because I've been getting some really great hits on speed for these for the grays, the blues, and the greens. And I decided, you know what, I haven't worked them. I don't want to work +9s, so I'm gonna sell all these, and I'm just gonna work these that one I didn't work any of these actually. It just wasn't an interest in me. Those weren't that great. That I'll go next week. I'll work that plus 10 maybe. But as you can see, I have some plus 15s here, plus 14s that I want to work because they're mods with high potential, and I just haven't been able to work my purples. So I decided, you know what, this week I need to work my purples. So I brought them up to level 15, and I'm gonna go in and slice these once to see what I can work with them. So I hit this, hits potency, not a big deal. All these already meet my standard for taking to 6 dot. It's just I don't know if I will. All right, so offense with a health mod, I can use that somewhere on that arrow. So this one hits 19, pretty happy with that. Not a bad mod. Crit chance doesn't hit what I need, so I'm done working my purples. So now I'll go into my my 5 dot mods. So again, I have to go in, upgrade all of them to 12, see where the speeds land. I see I'm sort by speed, and then I saw that I have a crit avoidance that just hit 5 on its own. I didn't have to slice it at all. So it's crit avoidance with a plus 23 speed on it. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not going to take it up to 6 dots. But one day I may need it. It's not the best set with speed on it, but crit avoidance with plus 23 speed on it is still useful. I can use it somewhere, sometime. So I'm going to keep it in my account. Like I said, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'll just lock it. It's just a freebie. It's there. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it's there if I need it. So this is, I'm going to use it for my JML. So I decided to work this arrow, take it up to 22, and then it hits 25. It's plus 25. That's my standard of what I'm aiming for. So that's one mod this week that hits plus 25. I'll use it on JML. Not a big deal. So this one is 21. I decide, okay, I'm gonna work on this one. And then unfortunately this one didn't hit my standard 24. You know, sometimes you shoot for the stars and you land on the moon or something. I don't know what euphemism I want to use for that. But this one, I decided to work it. It has the potential to hit plus 26. So I hit all flat protection, broke my heart. So I decided to calibrate it twice because I haven't been doing my calibrations. It goes to crit chance. So I keep that because, you know, like that's much better than flat protection. I do it again. Defense percent, not the best. I only calibrate twice. I'm done with it. It's just what it is, a 20 speed mod. Not a big deal. It's still a decent mod. So I have a plus 25, a plus 24, and a plus 20. I decided to work this one. It's a health mod with decent substats. So take it to 15, slice, hit offense, slice again, hit offense again. So I decide, okay, I think I decide I'm gonna calibrate this. Yeah, so I calibrate the protection, see where it lands. And then yeah, I'm kind of deciding right here, do I want to keep slicing it? And I was like, no, it's only I need to calibrate this to see if it's good. I like that it has offense percent. I like that it's a health primary, but it's still not exactly what I need. Okay, I hit speed. That's great. So plus 19. So I keep that calibration, and then I decide, am I going to upgrade it? Yeah, so I go ahead and upgrade it, and I hit protection again. Not the best. And then offense. I'm happy with all that offense. So I'm going to go ahead and calibrate one more time, and I hit protection. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not a bad mod. It has a lot of, that's actually an excellent Ray mod, believe it or not, because it has really high offense and some speed on it. So maybe I'll throw it on Ray. Who knows? But it has a lot of offense on it. So that's a good mod. It's not perfect. I'm just locking in these other mods that I may want to work and I don't want to sell. And I'm going to work my 6 dot mods. I haven't been working my 6 dot mods the last few weeks, but I do decide I'm going to just sell everything that's 5 speed or lower because it doesn't interest me. And then I decided I'm going to go in and work these 6 dot mods. So let's go in and see what we have here. So I'm going to sort them by speed. And I'm just looking at what I have here. So I'm going to look and see. I'm actually just looking at the calibration. So I'm looking and seeing what have I not calibrated. I didn't know what I want to do here. I like flat offense. Protection's pretty good. It's a defensive mod. But I decided, what do I want to do here? I decided to do flat offense, even though it's like 50. These are really good flat offense hits, and flat offense is still good. But I decided to calibrate that just to see what will happen with it. So it hits protection, not the biggest deal in the world. So I keep that, and the reason I do is now I have a 33% chance to hit speed. So I calibrate the critical chance, and then I get speed. Ends up being a +6, so 27. So this week I have an excellent Ray mod that hit +19 with over 6% offense. I have a +24. A +25, and a +27. So that's 4 great mods I worked just this week. So I'm really happy with that. Again, I'm looking at the calibrations. So in the bottom right hand corner of these mods, I'm just saying what have I not calibrated, because I have a lot of calibration materials, and I'm saying, okay, what can I work here? Flat defense, it's at 25, and it's a 25 calibration cost. So I'm just looking and seeing like, okay, this one I haven't worked to calibrate. So this flat protection, I'm going to go ahead and calibrate that. It hits offense percent. This is it's a crit damage mod. So that's okay. I decide to calibrate it one more time to see maybe I can hit speed there, and then it's crit chance. So not the biggest deal in the world. I kept those changes because they're much better. It's still a better mod. It didn't hit speed like I wanted, but those were cheap calibrations. And then that's all I did for my mods this week. So in summary, I got a 19 speed mod that has 6% offense with a health primary. Excellent mod for Ray. I got a +24 speed mod, a +25 speed mod, and a +27 speed mod. And that's just 1 week's worth of farming. Last week I hit 2 25s and 124. So as you can see, if you continue this method of farming and you utilize good statistics and you work high potential mods, you can get good mods in your account. So thanks for watching this guide. If you haven't seen my other guides, go ahead and click on any of these boxes. Otherwise, like and subscribe. And if you continue to like this, please join my Discord server. You can request a roster review, or we can just hang out, chat, and join my community. All right, so thanks everyone. Take care. So thanks for watching this guide. If you haven't seen my other guides, go ahead and click on any of these boxes. Otherwise, like and subscribe. And if you continue to like this, please join my Discord server. You can request a roster review, or we can just hang out, chat, and join my community. All right, so thanks everyone. Take care.